even not only you might call what they call typos, but any error in my judgment, ideas, the concept itself, may be a flawed concept. And if anybody detects that, point it out. This whole idea, this trip that we're on, this longest journey, I call it in the word guide, it's the longest journey. We haven't reached any point yet where we should be in any area of activity: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, or war. In any of the 9 areas of activity, none of the people of this planet, nowhere or anywhere close to the quality of people that we should be in each one of those areas of activity, or in all of them put together. We're not quality people. And I have that in capital letters in the word guide.
Yes, sir.
That should be the goal where we should be all striving to be, white people and non-white people.
Yes, sir.
To become the quality people that we ought to be.
Okay.
But you can look at this messy world the way that it is, and there's no quality there.
No
There are qualities in some things that have been done, but in interactions between people, you can't say that there's any quality at all with all this strife. See, it's not really criticism of Neely Fuller. It's that the goal should be to do what? Become universal man and universal woman.
Yes, sir.
And you don't have anyone on this planet that's qualified, anywhere close to being qualified, to have those qualifications. And I have outlined them in the new book. Some of the many of the qualifications, just basically, that we all should have. And most people don't have these qualifications. It's no one who is anywhere close to being qualified to be in tune with the universe as it should be in the minds of people who are really thinking about having vision.
Yes, sir.
All right? So no one is qualified. You don't have a universal man or a universal woman anywhere on this planet, white or non-white. Nowhere close. But this should be our goal. We should try to be something better than what we are.
Yes, sir.
And not only just better, we should actually try to be the very acme, the very personification, you might say, of excellence, of constructive activity in everything. And not only that, a lot of people say, well, that sounds like a world that's kind of mechanical and takes all the feeling out of everything and all like that. It takes all the juice out of the substance of an orange. I mean, no, it doesn't. I envision it that it would do just the opposite. It would let us know. It would let us hear musical sounds in our head that we have never even heard before, never even conceived of. They say that in music there are only so many notes, and all music has to be in those notes. I'm saying that it might be could be, some notes that we never even conceived of. No one has ever heard them. I mean, new sounds altogether.
Yes, sir.
That goes beyond anything that we've ever heard. Maybe we're limiting ourselves. See, we have to at least think in that way.
I see.
It's called vision. A person called me the other day, and using very vulgar language, also called me a charlatan. And so naturally I went into the question mode, what's a charlatan? And then the person told me, and then the person said, well, you're not quite a charlatan, but you're a little bit a charlatan. And meaning a phony, Well, if I'm doing something phony, point that out to Neely Fuller. If Neely Fuller if somebody thinks he's running a hustle or something like that, say, hey, Fuller, I believe you're running a hustle on people. I think you're exploiting people. I think you're appealing to their weaknesses and whatnot. I think you're doing this and doing that. I think you're really an agent of the white supremacists.
Wow.
If you think that, say so.
Okay.
And, and then point out some things that I'm doing or saying that maybe I shouldn't be doing or saying. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
I'm a person who is trying to be that universal man,
Okay.
and I haven't even gotten started of what I envision a universal man is.
Yes, sir.
I mean, nowhere close. And I don't, I'd like to see somebody who is an example of one, but I have envisioned that so far away.
Okay.